You're not gonna believe what I'm about to say, yeah. But believe it or not, because crazier things have happened. But believe it or not, yeah, Arsenal actually used to be a serious football club. You know that, innit? And I, for example, my age group, yeah, I don't think we got to see them play live, innit? So this is a history lesson for us all, yeah. I never got to see what we're about to witness right now, and I'm just talking about these players, innit? I've heard a lot of things, and I've seen a couple highlights and stuff like that. This is the Invincible team. This is the team that went unbeaten in the Premier League. I don't think it had been done before, or since it's happened, I don't think anyone's done it. So it is a massive achievement. And credit where credit's due. Like, I slander Arsenal a lot, so let me look in the camera and be real. You lot, I respect your badge in terms of you used to be a big club, and you get your cherries, bruv. You get me? Say, alright, nickname the Gunners, bruv. Owner status loves the club. The stadium says Highbury. I swear they knocked that down to go to Emirates to compete with Bayern Munich. anyway, yeah, so they were in the Champions League these times as well. Mad thing, and history you're not really gonna see too much. I mean, they won the league in 01-02. Yeah, big club, Arsenal. Alright, so for the squad, we're going from Rami Shaban all the way to Jeremy Alid. Didier, bruv, I've never heard of these man, but let's get into it. Alright, the first player that we've got is a goalkeeper, man like Rami Shaban, bruv. Cool, never heard of him, probably within good reason, because man's 28 at this time. He had 9 reflexes according to Football Manager, which is just already, it's a crime, bruv. Like, man, I don't know who's worse, him or flipping Ronason, bruv. These man, he's shit. Yeah, I can't lie, he's shit. Let's move. The next goalkeeper that we've got is another backup man like Stuart Taylor. Now, he looks really good for a goalkeeper defend, or possibly sweeper keeper defend. The reason why I say that is because 8 reflexes, 17 agility, and 51 and ones is 100,000,000% competent in the Premier League at that time, I think. Anyway, so yeah, for what I need him for, stopping shots, he can do that. Everything else is a bit garbage, man. Seeing 9 first touch and that, but still, and he might not be talking the same language because he had 10 communication, but still, he's not that bad for what you need him for, which is stopping shots. So yeah, well, yeah, back then he probably wasn't that bad. These are all me basing off stats if you didn't know. Anyway. All right, and lastly for the goalkeepers, we've got Jens Lehmann. Cool. So this whole time, yeah, before I made this video, I thought that David Seaman was the goalkeeper that was in goal for their Invincible season. He's not even in the squad, yeah. I don't even think he was at Arsenal at these times, according to Football Manager, innit? So that's one thing that I've learned. He just didn't exist for Arsenal. This guy though, I mean, he's 33. Well, he was 33 at the time. He's rated at 8 in reflexes, 6 in agility, 17 one-on-ones, natural fitness 20. Like, he looks amazing. Let's be real. So yeah, Jens Lehmann looked like a very good player, innit? They even called him a perfectionist in the personality category as well. Sweeper keeper support. Was he good on the ball? I mean, 13 passing, 12 composure, 12 first touch isn't bad at all, bro. Yeah, he's not that bad still. Very good positioning. Yeah. Lehmann was good according to Football Manager. Alright, first outfield player we've got is man like Sol Campbell, bruv. So I am a Manchester City fan right now. This guy used to play for flipping Tottenham, but when he switched to Arsenal, you lot aren't complaining. Well, I'm talking Arsenal fans that watched that video that I made that criticised me. You lot weren't complaining when Tottenham, you took Tottenham's best centre back, yeah. So when a fan wants to change his team, why is it a problem then, innit, bruv? If a player can move, why can't I, bruv? You get me? I don't give a shit. Anyway, back to the more important stuff, which is Arsenal. Sol Campbell, he looks amazing. Let's be honest. I think they actually got him for free from the rivals, something that we haven't really seen before, and we don't really see. Unless it's like Bayern Munich and Dortmund. But anyway, he's got hella 20s. Physically amazing, defensive monster, according to the game. And in real life, was he like that? Well, the game wouldn't do that for no reason, I'm not going to lie. So yeah, he looks amazing, man like Sol Campbell, you get me? Alright, the next Invincible that we've got, you get me, is man like Kolo Toure, 22 at the time. Ball playing defender with 11 technique, 9 vision, 13 passing. Myth, no fucking way, bruv. Stat wise, I mean, he's very strong, good physicals, can win the ball comfortably as well. He's good in the air, just a competent defender, innit? Can't lie, nothing really bad to say about him apart from the fact that he hasn't got technical ability and he can't see what he's doing. But still, as a defender, he can hold it down. Well, I expect that he did at the time, you get me? Okay, so we've got man like Martin Keown next, bruv. This is the guy that I see on TalkSport chatting absolute shit, bruv. You get me? 36 at the time as well, so it explains, because obviously his head just isn't there anymore. Let's be real. Well, in my opinion, I don't think it is. Wait, I swear he is the guy that's chatting shit. It must be him. But anyway, stat wise, he looks fucking amazing. I can't even lie. So man can't really complain actually, because he looked like he was holding it down even at the age of 36. Man still had 18 tackling, 18 positioning. The mental ability, ridiculous. Like, this guy looks like a ridiculous defender. I'll be real. Like, you put this guy next to someone that can actually play football, you have that balance between a non-footballer and a footballer. Someone that's just there to literally murder people, and then the other one that's there to play football. That's a good balance to have. Can't lie, man. Like Martin Keown, he would have looked like a good player back in the day, still defensively. And next we've got man like Igor Stepatonos, bruh. Fucking hell. Yeah, football wise, forget about it. I'm not gonna lie. He's 27. He's got 6 passing. He's meant to be a Premier League footballer at the time. Highly doubt it. Very good position. But listen. Let me not waste any more of your time. He's shit, bro. Yeah. Alright, next we've got man like Pascal Seagan, bruv. Central defender. Man's got that 10 pace, 8 agility, 10 acceleration, but he's got very good positioning. So it's shit, but at least he knows where to be. It's better than a lot of people. I'll accept it still. 19 heading, 19 jump reach, and he's 6'4". So for your set pieces, this guy, I would have expected him to be a bit clutch. You get me? Especially from corners, and that man could have been clutch. And he can tackle the ball. So you know what? Wait, the main thing I didn't even see, man's got 20 strength. Yeah, we've got the French Hulk, bruv, literally. Anyway, and he's got composure. Yeah, you know what? The more I've read his card, the more I'm like, you know, he's not that bad. Even if he's a squad option, he'll be a decent squad option to have. I'm not gonna lie, back in the day, you get me? So, all right, next we've got man like Loren, bruv. Man is a right back, but he's really good though. Like, back in the day, he must have been on smoke, because I mean, pace-wise, he's there. I mean, 13 is good enough, 14 agility, 15 acceleration. Pivot, 16, 10, 8, 12 vision, 15 passing for a right back, and he can defend as well. He's got the work rate, anticipation, shit that I need, yeah, he's got it in it. So I can't even complain. I'm looking for a hole in his game. The only thing I can say is that he can't jump, he's got no flair, he can't shoot from far, he can't take free kicks. That don't matter, he's a right back. So yeah, for a right back, extremely competent. Did he figure a lot, or was he just on the bench? I honestly don't know, but he looks good though, can't lie. Alright, next we've got man like Ashley Cole, yeah? So according to the game, well, you know, before I even say what the game says, in real life, because I never got to see him play live, in real life they were telling me he was one of the best left backs of all time in the Premier League. I'm looking at his stats, yeah? And if I was to base stats off real life appearances, or, wow, real life, you know, wait, is that the right wing? Fuck it. And you get what I'm trying to say. I can't even talk. I can barely talk my own fucking language. Listen. He looks like he's just a pace merchant. That's what it looks like, bruv. He looks like he's just fast and determined, yeah? And his actual technical ability, I know it's 14, but still, I mean, the pivot isn't anything special. I've seen way better. Dribbling and crossing is 12. He looks hella average. I'm not even going to lie. I mean, Loren looks better than this guy. If you gave Loren this guy's pace, that's one of the best right backs ever. I can't lie. So yeah, and that's in game. But yeah, he looks hella average in game. Is this a mistake by the game, or is it just that he was hella overrated in real life? Someone tell me, please. All right, next one they've got is Patrick Vieira. So this is the manager of Crystal Palace. Never got to see him play. So man's hearing all the hype. He's an Arsenal legend. He's an Invincible. I never saw that, bro. You get me? So, he's respected by the Crystal Palace fans because he's a good manager. One thing that was dashed around, yeah, that no one, it was dashed around, is the fact that he was a really solid ball winner. And that's what I was told. But no one actually spoke about how good he is on the ball. I've never heard anyone say that, innit? So, on the ball, according to the game, he looks ridiculous. Like, on the ball, I mean, 16 technique, 14 vision, 17 passing is a ridiculous pivot. And he's got 16 first touch, 16 composure under pressure. He's amazing. And then if you try to fuck with him, you're getting absolutely clamped when he's got 19 work rate, 20 determination, 20 aggression, 19 strength. Don't try it. He'll make everyone look like a fucking matchstick, bruv, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Yeah, he's ridiculous. Man like Patrick Vieira, according to the game, yeah, let's be real. Like, I'll be real, he looks fucking ridiculous. If he was like this in real life, I get the hype, okay, I get it. And next you've got man like Gilberto Silva. Never heard of this guy in my life. He's a defensive midfielder with 14 technique, 13 vision and 15 passing, which is alright. I mean, 16 first touch, 15 composure is good tackler. Yeah, that's a good defensive midfielder for me. And he's a squad player as well. That's a very good squad player to have. Yeah, he's a good player, innit? And wait, hold on, 19 team positioning, yeah, he's ridiculous. I can't lie. If that's your squad player, that's a very good squad player to have back in the day. You get me? So, all right, next we've got man like Ray Parlour. I don't know why I've heard this guy. I've heard of him because I don't know what he looks like, innit? I don't know who this guy is, yeah. But I've heard of his name, innit? I don't know where from. I've heard of him though. So according to the stats, he just looks like one of them man that pisses off people that like to play with the ball. What I mean by that is, let's say you're trying to dribble, you just got this guy, he's just always there because he's never going to stop running. Man's got 20 work rate, 20 stamina, he's never going to stop, bruv. For the whole game, he's just in your face trying to get that ball, and he's got 17 tacklers, so it's precision tackling at the same time, yeah? I can't lie, he looks good. I mean, on the ball, 14 technique for average and 30 passes isn't the best. Composure, 14 is decent, he's brave, don't fear no one but God, but still, as a footballer, he's alright. I mean, he can dribble at least. He's decent. I can't lie. He's a good player still. Man like Ray Parlour, he's alright. Yeah. Right, next we've got man like Edu, bruv. Oh my day, this is Arsenal's technical director in real life. It would have been so funny if he didn't actually have technical ability in game, but he does, innit? So I can't even make that joke, bruv. It's weird because because I stopped supporting that team, I don't even know what role he really plays, and I don't know if he's the one that confirms all the transfers. I don't know if it's Arteta. It's both of them. I have no clue, but whatever role he plays, I don't know if he's doing a good job or not. I'll be real. Someone's gonna have to tell me. But as a footballer back in the day, I mean, he did at least. Dribbling and flair is decent. Good pace. He can shoot. Not comfortably from close range, but long range he can bang it still. So yeah, you look like a decent kind of player, I can't lie. So yeah, man like Edu, yeah, it's better than what I thought it would be still. Because if he's actually in charge of what Arsenal's been doing recently, yeah, then fucking hell, bro. But you know what, stat wise he doesn't look that bad, bro, let's be real. So, and next we've got man like Freddie Lundberg, bro. Cool. I only know this guy because he was interim of Arsenal. Imagine that. I've never seen him play, yeah, but because he was interim of Arsenal at one point, like the manager thing, that's the only reason why I've heard of him. So he is we've met him on right midfielder, and he's either-footed as well, which is very good. He's got 14 dribbling, 15 flair, that's what they gave him. 19 off the ball and 17 finishing. Why has he not got the ability to play striker? Was he not? He was a shadow striker, innit? I'm actually too good at this, bruv. Anyway, listen, 19 acceleration, 60. Listen, he's actually not that bad. I can't lie, I would utilise this guy in a very good way if I had the ability to use him back then, bruv. Because, yeah, as a shadow striker, yeah, he's just going to be getting hella chances because he just gets into the right positions, innit? You get me? Hella tapping goals, but I don't care. He's got good movement. Yeah, he doesn't look that bad at all. I like him still. Man like Freddie Lundberg, little shadow striker doing his thing. Yeah, cool. All right, next we've got man like Robert Perez. Okay, this is weird because I've heard of him. I don't know what he looks like though. Mad, innit? Anyway, left mid is what we met him on. So he was a cutting kind of guy, apparently. 18 dribbling, 18 flair, 16 technique, 17 vision, 17 passing. Already tells me what kind of player he is. He is just silky as fuck. Yeah, according to the game, in real life he was silky as fuck. Who had the ability to finish from close range, long range, mythical, but it's still calm. Wasn't blisteringly fast, but could still get away from his opponent. And yeah, overall, the game's telling me that he was a head up kind of winger that could pick out a pass with his brain, not crash and bang like Marcus Rashford, but actually use footballing intelligence upstairs, bruv. You get me? Alright, next we've got a 20-year-old at the time, Jermaine Pennant, bruv. Cool. I ain't heard of this guy. I mean, 16 dribbling, 16 crossing is very good, 18 flair, very good. Can't get away from his opponent with speed because he's got 12 pace, but he looks hella average. I'll be real, he looks hella average. Was he an actual breakthrough prospect at this time? Was he starting week in, week out? I don't know what it was, but yeah, Jermaine Pennant in game tells me he wasn't really the guy. Did he go on to have a good career though? I've never heard of him, so I don't think he did, but who am I to say? Who am I, bro? You get me? I'm just an aspiring content creator. I can't have a say in this, bro. What? All right, next we've got my Dennis Bergkamp, bro. So, this is one of the best camps in the Premier League of all time, yeah? And I never got to fucking see him play, yeah? Hard to take, hard pill to swallow. Never got to see him play live. Never, ever, bro. He was 34 at the time as well, just backing my point even more. But listen, he in game looks ridiculous, firstly. But before I even say that, I've only seen him in like a couple highlights, and the one that's in my head is the goal that everyone knows, the goal he scored against Newcastle, where he just, I can't say that word on YouTube. I don't think I can say that word on YouTube, what he done to that guy in it. But if you know what I'm talking about, it starts with a. Actually, I can't really make a joke about that stuff. I can't lie. But listen, Dennis Burkham, yeah, fucking hell, bruv. Yeah. Anyway, stat wise, mentally ridiculous, yeah. And then technically, is there any point, bruv? Let's be real. I mean, 19 technique, 19 vision, 18 passing. There's no point. Let's be real. He's a cam that can play with his head up. Surprisingly, can't really dribble that well, but doesn't really need to because his passing's so good. And then when it comes to actually scoring goals, he can do that. But the first touch, yeah, 19, that is so underrated, yeah, because that stat right there, under pressure, you fizz it into him, yeah, and it's like, okay, that's literally what he says. He's like, okay, yeah, it's mad. Anyway, Dennis Burkham looks ridiculous. Let's move. And next we've got a 29-year-old Sylvain Wiltord, bruv. Yeah, I don't know who the hell this guy is, but he's fast, innit? So I'm interested now. He's got pace. He's got good off the ball movement. He can finish from close range as well. If you was to put him as a striker, and you put the ball up to him in the air, he's got 9 jump reach, 1 heading. What's the point? Anyway, I don't know. If he's a squad player, it's not that bad. But it says regular starter here. I don't believe that. I don't think this guy will start him week in, week out. I highly doubt that. But I could be wrong. I never got to see it. All right, next we've got man like Nwankwo Kanu, bruv. Cool. Technically amazing. I can't lie. I mean, 17 technique, 17 vision, 14 passing, mad thing. 18 dribbling, 19 flair. Fucking hell, I might have to take that laugh back because he can spin me if I'm defending against him back then. The guy, oh fuck yeah, fucking hell. He was 6'6" that could dribble. Yeah, that's not a joke. I can't even lie. That's not a joke, bruv, because you can't. Okay, physically, I mean, 13 strength, you can get at him, but listen, I highly doubt you'll be able to get the ball anyway because he's just so good at manipulating it, bro. You get me? Anyway, Nwankwo is actually a baller. I can't lie. He was a baller. But that's according to the game. Not too sure about real life. I will keep addressing that. I swear. This is the guy that I said I was gonna end on, but I can't end on this guy. He's shit. Well, that's on first looks. I mean, second looks, he's got pace. At least he's got good off the ball movement. He can finish. So as a poacher, he wouldn't be that bad. Because if he's just getting his own goals, yeah, fuck the team, get my own goals, he wouldn't be that bad. But listen, he was 20 at the time. Did he go on to have a successful career as a striker or a winger or something? I don't know. Yeah. But anyway, and the reason why I say, you know, fuck that. This is what I wanted to see. This one hurts me the most, I'll be real. Never got to see him play live until he was at Red Bull. This guy, yeah. If you told me that he was one of the best strikers of all time, when I was looking at him, I was like, what the fuck are you lot talking about? Who's this lanky, bald prick, yeah, banging goals in an American league, bro? I was like, who the fuck are you lot talking about? Him. But anyway, as it states, he's one of the top goal scorers and assisters in Premier League history, I think, yeah. In terms of him being exciting, I mean, this guy, yeah, I've seen highlights in it because I was bored in school. Instead of actually doing my coursework, I was watching videos of guys like this, innit. Pace, obviously, you can't touch this guy. If I had to compare him to someone now, for people my age to understand, yeah, just a little bit, because it's not even on adapting, but listen, Mbappe is almost on this guy's level, according to what I've seen in it, because yeah, stat wise, there's no point. if you could play with him, yeah, you'll see what I mean in it. He's so fast, he's so fucking, he can dribble like a madman, yeah. The finishing, mad thing. The fact that he can actually cross the ball as well, so he's not really a selfish little prick. He can actually distribute it comfortably. Yeah, I've seen too many bangers from this guy. You see, I can't even get words out in it because there's no point. There's actually no point, bro. But yeah, was he even in his prime at this time? I don't know. But yeah, all I know is that he's an Arsenal legend, innit? That's all I know. He's got a statue outside the stadium. I've actually seen it in person. I know, right? Anyway, yeah. But do you know what the maddest? Before I even finish this, yeah, he's real, and this is why I actually like Henry, yeah. The reason why Henry's not in that backroom staff right now is because he's too real, and the reason why is because I seen a video of him asking. Someone asked him, "Do you think Arsenal are good right now?" or something like that, and then he was like, "With what I saw, not with what I saw." From when your own GOAT is saying it, when you're gonna wake up, guys? But I'll get slandered for saying shit like that on YouTube, but guess what? I don't give a shit. You get me? But yeah, this isn't about me. This is about this beautiful historic club, man, like Arsenal. Yeah, with what I saw, this club. Anyway, you lot. Yeah, well, this is how I'm gonna line up this Invincible team. Yeah. So in goal we've got man like Layman. Right back Lauren. Two no nonsense defenders. Yeah. Campbell and Martin Keown. And then Cole is my left wing back, and in the midfield we've got Patrick Vieira holding it all together like glue, yeah. And then box to box midfielder, technical director Edu, and then Lundberg is a roaming playmaker because that's the only way I could fit him in the team. I wanted him to start, you get me? So he'll just do whatever the fuck he wants, yeah. And then Perez attacking midfielder on attack. Wait, no, let me swap them. Burkham is the attacking midfielder on attack. Perez is the advanced playmaker on support, bruv. You get me? And then Henri's, I mean, you could do whatever the fuck you want with this guy, innit? I don't know if advanced forward was the best thing for him, but you can do whatever you want. But yeah, listen, I think I've said what I've had to say, really and truly. I mean, will Arsenal get back to these kind of levels? There's only one way to find out. Let's see what Mikel Arteta's made of. The video, listen, if you like the video, subscribe to the content, you know what to expect from me. And I'll see you in my next episode, bruv. Say.